Hi everyone, welcome to another video tutorial. So in the previous video, we basically learned how to use a print function, the basic of the Kotlin. So we have also learned how to declare or create a variable. And then lastly is we also learned how to uh, we also discuss on getting input from the user. For example, we've let the user or we prompt the user to input his or her name, or we're prompting the user to input a specific number. So we've discussed that in our previous lecture video. So this time, so we're gonna discuss the differences between the var and the val function, which is the var is you use it when you're creating a variable. So this time there's another function we should use, which is val. Okay, so we will also discuss on the basic of math functions or math operations or arithmetic operations in Kotlin. So we're going to discuss it here. Okay. So I've already opened my workspace in here. So for the previous created project. Okay. So first is of course we're going to create our main function. So this is as I've said in my previous video. Uh, this main function is the entry point. So you cannot compile or run your code right here if you did not create your main function. So we'll create now our main function. So very simple, very easy. So fun and then main. Okay, and then we're going to pass a few parameters right here. And then string. Okay. So the previous video is we've used the var in creating a variable. So what's the difference between the var and the what's this? Oh, sorry. Var name, then string. So what's the difference between the val and the var? Okay, so string. Okay, so sa previous video is si var lang sa atong gigamit, which is nag-create a variable and then assign nato ang variable. Okay, variable o unsa nga atong gi-assign saya. So duha man ang pamaagi sa pag create sa variable, which is var, and then you can automatically assign a value right here. Right? For example, welcome to Kotlin course. Okay, so we've discussed it in our previous video. So you can also specify right here, which is a string value. Okay, and then you assign to it its value. So for example, welcome to Kotlin course. Oh, sorry, welcome to Kotlin course. So you can also do this, and then we're going to print. Okay, so right click and run the application. Okay, just wait for it to compile and successfully build. Okay, so as you can see, it runs without an error, so you can always use this method, or you can simply assign a value to it. Okay, so creating a variable, naming your variable, and then assigning a value to your variable. Okay, so now what's the usage of val? So val is a constant. So what is a constant? So a constant is when you assign the value to it, you cannot change or you cannot reassign a new value to it. For example, okay, for example, so we'll declare a var name, and then I will specify the string, the data type here, which is string, and then I will assign, okay, sorry, I will assign automatically my name variable, which is hello, and then I will reassign another value to my variable. Okay, so name is equal to hi. Okay, so we're going to print it. So print name. Okay, so let's see what happens. Excuse me. So just wait for it. So what happens is we've created a variable which is a name variable, and then we assigned a value to it which is hello. But in the second line, we assigned another value which is high. So definitely ang iyang last nga execute is ang imong last nga gi-assign sa iyang value. So inana ang pag-declare or pag-create sa variable. So kung unsa imong last nga gi-assign sa iya is mao yang i-kuhaon or i-catch niya or iyang i-output. Okay? So lahi po siya sa katong akong giingon ganina value which is constant. Okay? So for example, val name. And then assign nimo ang iyang variable, assign nimo iyang with value, for example, hello gyapon. Okay? So we're going to run. So of course, ang output gid ani since wala man siya error is hello gid. Di ba? So hello ang i-output. So what if ato siyang assignan og another value which is name, and then assignan nato siya hi. So as you can see, it gives an error here. So ang iyang gimension nga error is val cannot be reassigned because val is used in a constant, or ang val is used only for constant. Ang constant is once nga i-assign nimo na nga value sa iya is dili na nimo siya pwede ma-reassign. So mao ra na yung major differences, guys, so when you use the var and the val. Okay, so I hope it is clear for you. Okay, so next is we're going to talk about the basic math functions or the arithmetic functions of the Kotlin. Okay, so we're gonna prompt the user, so print line, and then enter a number. Okay, for example, then and we'll create number here, num1. Okay, and then we will catch it, or ato siyang i-catch, and then i-store nato sa value nga ay nga I mean variable naman. So we'll use the readline function. Okay, and then we're going to convert to int so that wala siya error. Okay, so please enter a number, and then we're going to print another uh, please please enter number 2. Okay, so number 1, and then going to copy paste this one. So this time number 2, read line to it, and then we're going to declare a variable which is the sum of these two numbers, okay, which is the num1 plus the num2. Very easy. And then we're going to print the sum. Okay, so the total is, and then sum. So what I am doing right now is I am using a concatenation, this one. So you can also basically print this one without the message. Okay, so without any concatenation, but okay, so sorry. So what I'm doing right now is I am sorry, using a string message right here, which is the total is, and I am concatenating printing this one. Okay, so let's run to it. Okay, so enter number 1, for example 2, and then please enter number 2, 2. Okay, so as you can see the total is 4. Okay, so very basic math functions. So print line. So if it is subtraction, you can also do that. Okay, so 5 minus 1. Okay, so it's 4. Okay, so you can also use a string function. So please enter your full name. Okay, then create a variable that will store your so whatever the user will input. Okay, so name, and then readline function. Okay, and then print name. Very simple. Okay, full name. Uh, okay, so I computed my type name. Okay, so if you have comments or questions regarding this video, so feel free to comment down below. So thank you for watching this video and see you in another video. Thank you.